everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Megan, and today I'm going to be discussing season 2 of Running Point, so let's get into it. This show cracks me up. I was laughing every single episode. The banter between the siblings is so great. It doesn't even matter how hyperbolic it is. Like, the chemistry that everyone has, it's like so good in itself. I really liked the references of Elsie as the girl who didn't go to Paris, as well as the How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days like reference. I thought that was really cool. And then they had some great cameos. You had like Nicole Richie come on, you had Octavia Spencer, you had Kate's older brother Oliver, who did an appearance. And I liked how Ike made an appearance, and I think that he is an executive producer. I don't know if he's a writer on the show, but every time I hear Ness, I think of Ike, and I can't even think of the actor's last name. But they just have similar cadences, and it was so cool to like see them both in a scene together. The basketball scene was just so great. Like, just the nonsense that this family like goes to like either work together with each other or work against each other is just great to see. I would say like the one downside of the season is that you don't get much of the basketball players. And then I noticed in the last half of season 2, there were less side characters. So it was really revolved around the Gordons. And so I saw like towards like the last maybe 3 episodes, it was very like apparent that we were in their like bubble. Like, you didn't really get to see everyone else's perspectives, which I get because the Gordons, they're the main people. But I just felt like there was just cool storylines from the first season, you know, with the rookie, you know, with Travis. I thought it'd be kind of cool to kind of continue that, like get to know more of the players. And we didn't really get that this season. It was more about the family, and then Cam coming back and having, you know, that entire storyline, which is kind of be set up for season 3 if they do have a season 3. And I think it's just gonna be the Gordons kind of taking over going forward. Like, it's going to be shifting from a well-rounded cast to, I think, just the Gordons drama, I think, is where we're going to be heading in the series. So that could be like dangerous in itself, because if you just focus on that, you kind of miss the overall big picture. But maybe they just want to focus on the Gordons relationships and how this family is going to be acting, you know, as a dynasty, and the shenanigans and the mistakes and everything, you know, how toxic or how political it gets. I'm thinking that's probably where we're heading for future seasons, is it's going to be just about the Gordons, and it's probably going to be like a reality show, because that's kind of how it feels like. It's just, you're just watching a reality show like blow up, basically, even though this is fiction. I also want to say I love Brenda Song in this show. Like, growing up watching her on Disney Channel, she was in a Disney Channel movies. She was in The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and On Deck. And it's been really cool to kind of see her go, like, get back into comedy, because I think she just thrives in this comedy, like, fast pace. And I love that she's a sports fanatic. I absolutely love it. Like, I know specifically with basketball. And I'm really big into sports, so it's really cool to see, like, a girl who's, like, so into sports and, like, knows her stuff. Like, it is so great. And I love how I like how Macaulay just, like, makes an appearance. I like how in, I don't remember if it was season 1 or season 2, where he's like, "You're in my seat." And he's like, "Thank you for keeping it warm." And I just thought it was so funny. And then the flashback episode where they're in college and they're watching one of his movies on the screen. I think it's so great. I just love all, like, the cameos. Like, even, you know, you have Scott Evans, who plays Sandy's boyfriend. You have Max, who plays Kate Hudson's, you know, fiance or ex-fiance. And Scott Speedman, you know, came in this season. You just have some really cool, like, I don't know, just other actors and actresses that come in, and they're all kind of like around probably the same age. So I don't know, it's really cool. I just think it's a really great ensemble cast. I just really wish we saw more of the players. You know, I think Chet is just a you know, a scene stealer. Like, him and Kate are so great on screen together. I was like, oh man, I want like more scenes with them. And it's so funny because some of the stuff that Travis says to her, I was just like, oh, it's like they have like a mother-son relationship kind of. Like he'll go to her for like advice or something, and then he knows he's in trouble if she comes to him. Like it's their duo and dynamic is just so great. And we didn't really get to see much of Travis this season, so I hope like going forward we get to see more of the players, because like their personalities too, you know, even with like the PR stuff, it would be kind of cool to dive more into that parts of the like sports industry, because right now you have, you know, Ness is the general manager, I think Sandy's the CFO, and then Isla is, you know, the president, and then you have the whole situation with Cam coming back. So it'd be kind of cool if we branch out to those other those other like professions within the sports industry, because obviously you have Allie, who's chief of staff, but it'd be kind of cool to get like bring in public relations and kind of see how that's connected with everybody else. That's it for my review on season 2 of Running Point. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.